Let's just drop
the bomb
D
goes
off
down,
it.
and the race for this match begins as JUGi takes down Happy, and ScreaM is left on a 1-on-2 situation. One player will be approaching from the A ramp. That will be niko, and JUGi will be coming through window right now with the AWP.
What do you think of these kit graphics?
So, I think that's a retake server thing. I'm not sure if that's a...
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I'm not sure if that's a PGL thing. I'm sure that...
I've never seen it in a retake, because that's a whole different map. So I'm thinking it is a PGL
I'm never usually looking at the radar.
Because look at the map. The map's not a simple radar.
The map is really sexy looking,
Yeah,
isn't
exactly.
it? Yeah.
I think it's a PGL thing. I've never seen this in a retake.
It's just in the retake servers I've played, I definitely have seen the kit there because it's like so few and far between. But if it is a PGL thing, fuck yeah.
You've gone all in on the swearing.
Yeah, I've about 7 now. I think I'm up to 7.
7. I heard you say hashtag get fucked north or something.
I don't know if I said that, but
Definitely,
sure, we'll go with it.
Definitely heard you say that. I heard you actually just don't like anyone from Denmark.
Wow, that's not true.
Well, niko actually has made his way well into the site here without spotting anyone at all. Happy inside of the smoke to reveal himself. Guess what? Niko's close, but he's about to die.
Oh!
The one-tap master doesn't know how to spray. They might not die here. They might actually live because he whiffed.
Heroic.
What was the whiff noise?
I don't remember. No, I don't know. The noise for whiffing would just be wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would be like, ooh. That would be my noise, like if someone had a really bad whiff. Heroic are playing very slow, and I think that's going to be very annoying for Envious to play against, because I would just want to shoot people if it was me in this scenario.
Yeah, you typically do like to shoot people. You're pretty savage. I wouldn't trust you with a gun. Not me. That's savagery on its own. JUGi does make it through the window, but ScreaM ready for it. Shuts him down, and Envy pick up their first round. Who do you favor in this one, actually?
Well, I feel like I should be favoring Envious, right? Just because we know what to expect out of Happy in clutch situations. ScreaM has always got really good aim, and this is a very heads-up style of Counter-Strike. But we do get to see these guys from Heroic play quite consistently, Matt. And I would say JUGi and niko are probably the two most like star-like players within that Heroic roster, because
I'd even say stylized players.
Yeah, we know that
flashy.
Volder is like a rock player, and he's like consistent, and he can be in a good team eventually. But these two have the most flair.
He hit him there with that no scope, by the way.
No scope.
Scope no. Yeah, no, I agree that niko is also incredible on a deagle.
Yeah, surprisingly,
not
right?
applicable today, but just.
Well, maybe do they get deagles? No, they have P250.
They could actually. I think you might be able to. Okay, P250.
In the aim map, I think I saw they could have had deagles.
Yeah, but do you want one?
Yeah, but why not? Why not? If you're shitting on someone, just pull out the deagle and
just shit on them even harder.
Yeah.
Henry did that to me last year.
In the hotel room or in the shower?
No Stanley Steamers. Actually, in the server, Chad.
Here we go.
For
now
once, I was being serious.
Getting started. Now we're cooking with gas.
As you would say.
Henry's he's taken that one, and he took in the bin as well. I like that they've been
cooking with gas, I heard him say before you came around, to be fair.
Maybe.
In the bin, he's definitely taken from you. He tends to take a lot of people's material.
No, but I like it. I think we should all be able to share.
No, yeah, isn't it flattering when someone around you, isn't that one of the things, like a form of flattery, when the people that are surrounded by you or whatever you're around a lot of the time start saying things that you say?
Yeah, replicating your vocabulary. Yeah,
that's a form of flattery, I'm sure.
Happy. So far with the AWP, he's done quite a lot of work right now. A little flash comes out. Heads up duel against JUGi. Pushing in with the P250.
About to get shit on by a no-scope.
Oh!
Called it!
Happy!
Happy.
Happy used to be known as like EMSTQD, or maybe that's too many letters. That was his old alias in Source.
PMSQD?
No, EMSQ, something like that. In
Every
Source
QD
he
has
had like
PMS.
before he was Happy. I wonder why he changed name to Happy. That'd actually be a great question.
Maybe he was in a really sad state and he wanted happiness, so he thought if he put it on the screen, he'd saw it all the time, he'd become happy.
Yeah, I wonder how that's working.
niko is going to try and slip in. Easy shot onto the first.
Boom.
The smoke down on ScreaM. It's decent attempt to put a smoke out towards CT. That's fair. But
that's
unfortunately, there
flash,
won't be exactly. There won't be anything to do with that smoke afterwards on top of the bomb. Jumping up though, niko's hit it, and he's got time.
Hello, governor. Peering over the box. Yeah, we were discussing the hats before, Matt. What do you reckon?
I think there's not enough hats.
Yeah, I
want more hats.
I think like beanies as well. Maybe you know that winter cap that I wear that has like, over the ears.
Yeah, it's like I call those like the Russian style.
Okay.
I don't think that's actually what they're called. There's a technical name. We have them in Canada. They're moose hide usually in Canada.
We don't have. I don't think we have moose in Australia.
No, you don't. You guys don't have dicks that big. ScreaM's got niko. He's gonna work his way in. Don't tell me if that's true or not, Chad. Don't stop. Put your pants back on. I don't need proof.
These don't have a zipper. I could just pop it out the button fly.
Fair enough. Button flies are the worst,
Yeah,
by the way.
I don't like them. How,
Like, who goes to the
yeah.
bathroom and like, oh my god, I have 10 buttons to undo. Like, it's the worst.
I ordered these online, so I didn't even know what I was dealing with the fly, and they rocked. I was like, Jesus Christ.
No, it's the worst. I instantly don't try pen. Like, if I go to a store, I'm like, oh, I like these, pick them up, button fly. Nope, they're going back to the rack.
Ooh.
That's off the rack. JUGi's going under the counter, illegal drugs on that one. He takes down ScreaM.
Want to find now. Happy spots up both players. AWP in hand. Nice shot there onto niko. Molotov pushed out of position, whiffing on the ladder. Now he gets up on the balcony.
Ooh.
Happy. He's channeling his inner Kenny S, I think.
Do you remember when he used to try and steal the op from Kenny S?
Yeah.
In those really mysterious times on Envy?
Yeah. It's kind of still happening with Kenny because we got the Shox double op, right?
Yeah, the
we're
double
not
op's
stealing
fine.
it. They're running the double op.
I've never seen Shox take the op away from Kenny. Maybe like a situational round. Good hold from Kenny on the angle.
Maybe if he saved it, right? That's
Well, he saved it or he has a spawn.
Yeah, but there's still the double op being run with Kenny S, so that's an interesting one.
Yeah, I don't mind it. They did overdo it on Inferno. When was that? Quarterfinal of Starladder.
Kenny's AWP name is Me Good, but not best. But he seems to be the best AWP in the server right now, as he is styling on JUGi.
Hard. Oh,
yeah,
that's
quite
true.
good.
JUGi is quite good. Yeah,
JUGi's
okay, maybe
stylish.
it's a little harder. He is.
The first time I saw
though.
JUGi, I think it was Katowice, and he had this nice coat.
Yeah, the long one.
Yeah, I quite like that coat. I might have to ask him where he got it from.
I think I did talk to him about that. I can't remember. Nice shot from Happy.
He's doing a lot of work right now.
He's carrying. ScreaM isn't even doing anything. Whiffed on the shots earlier, cost him a round. Hasn't gone for any one taps. Might try here.
Like the thing right now is you're just forced to retake in every scenario, even if you can't win. It's not. Oh, nice. Oh,
what? Even if you can't win, Chad? What were you saying?
Well, that's unexpected. That nade just dunking on Happy's head and finishing off ScreaM with the P250. He was only on 15 hit points to end that one off. So nice little clutch there by JUGi.
That was sick.
That's what we're all
that was
about.
Super sick.
Kind of need that, right? The round disparity was kind of growing.
I like Happy's beard. It's very similar to mine. We both
Yeah,
can't really grow a beard.
Mine is a little bit thicker than the two
No, but
of
yours is
you.
even.
Yeah,
That's the
maybe.
thing. It's not even about thickness. It's about even distribution of hair
Here he is again. This man is insane.
in the membrane.
Insane in the membrane. All right, he's going for the no-scopes as well.
He's making a ton of noise on the other side of this JUGi, so Happy should be able to hear him coming.
Oh, he's changed
Walking
pistol
around.
as well. He's gone the 5-7.
Oh, he anticipated where he was. Tried to pre-fire it. Happy's just playing the game. Don't hate the play. Hate the game! Happy's got lots of it.
Jeez, let's have a quick look at the frags here, Matthew, as we roll into the next round. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
On a scale of score.
14.
Jesus! ScreaM has 4 and Happy has 14.
He's
no
not
one else in
messing
this.
about.
6 is the next best. He is slaughtering this right now. Someone check him. He's cheating.
Matt, we know about these things you throw out there.
All right, I'll make a public apology to Happy. I'm sorry.
So this is where ScreaM gets a chance to get a couple of frags. Stuck behind the firebox right now. Has spotted up both players. Expects them to pick, but he gets found through the box. Now Happy with all the work to do. No utility in hand.
That's not going to read. Oh,
I don't think it will.
That's not going to read.
He's not burning, but
He took
said
a bullet.
defuse.
He thought, yeah, that's the problem, is he still had to go for it. He thought he was burning because he got tagged by a bullet, and I think he hesitated for a second. Because it did hit him, but niko got Happy down. That's kind of good still. Like we say, it wasn't hitting him, but it locked him in place.
Yeah, well, it did the job, right? And they're able to sit that full defuse, which in that kind of situation was pretty scary. Because if Happy was able to push up, get the pick, then niko would have had to have found the kill, and that's not. There we go, ScreaM. There's the one taps, the 1Bs. All these different retake positions, Matt, you know, as the Ts, even though you have the bomb site, this is where I think like being aggressive is a good thing for the Ts, because they can push in and take map territory and then kind of from there, color by numbers, I guess, work out where the rest of the CTs are coming from.
Mm-hmm.
But when you play just bomb site oriented, you have to worry about everything, right?
Well, remember, it's there's way less information.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
does he have the op? Where is he playing? Like, that's why I think I should have known better than to say, because like when I play in these servers, I always want to be on the terrorist side. It's more fun than they have to come to you. But like I figured that the CTs in a 2 versus 2 where there's more space might have some advantage because there's just no information.
I agree. Well, not that I think it is T if it's played correctly. I think the CTs have the advantage if the Ts play it like a normal situation. If they just expect the CTs to come from just 1 or 2 positions, where in this it's what do we got? A ramp, app, CT spawn, connector, and jungle. So that's quite a few scenarios that they have to worry about, right? So that's when initiative needs to be taken, and hopefully you know, they can capitalize on that. And that was a good half by Envy, and especially Happy. Halftime.
Halftime. This is when we take a break.
This is my favorite
This
time.
is when Sam's going to commentate.
He's not so much of a talker, is he, old Sam?
No, I don't think he likes this.
And he's wearing the HyperX headset, so he can't really hear us either.
That's actually a really nice. I was actually feeling it. This
Is
is
that
not
the Revolver?
no,
That's
well, I think it is the Revolver, but it's not the one with the mic on it. So I don't know if this is a new. Oh no, there's a plug-in. There's a plug-in for the mic.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about those headsets, right? Is because when you
I have the Cloud 2s.
Yeah, I think the fact that the mic is detachable means you can use it for like travel and stuff, and you don't look like a
giant nerd.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to go to when I had a Plantronic Audio 90. There's an old junker. I used to wear it as a regular headset.
Yeah.
And I looked like such a nerd. But it was fun times. You know, when you're like 12 years old, no one really cares. Don't be so judgmental, kids.
Yeah, let's all just accept each other for who we are as JUGi
Except
kills
for you, Chad.
ScreaM with
I
a
think you're
weapon
bit of
in
a
a computer game.
In a computer game.
Yeah,
To be
remember that.
specific, yep.
All right, Happy, no utility to work with.
Spotted the player day, man.
How's the defuse kit though, Matthew? I don't think he's going to pull this one off.
Everyone has a kit. There's no random element
Yeah,
to
but
that, at least.
you need to look at something, I suppose, right? He has armor too. Maybe I'll say that.
Yeah. It's true. I think everyone has armor too, Chad.
I hope so. Wouldn't that be unfair? Imagine
That
if
would
he
be
spawned with that
unreal,
armor.
yeah.
Oh, what they should do right now is niko should run to JUGi, jump on his head, and jump on that box.
Mm.
And then just sit there, just
Yeah,
chill
yeah,
out.
in the corner.
Yeah, let's have a bit of teamwork going on.
Bit of a laugh. So Cat and Checker retake.
But
Niko's going to watch
yeah,
off
look at
to
these
one of the
after plant
apartments.
positions. It's dog's balls. JUGi will find Happy, which kind of alleviates a bit of pressure. But where niko was,
What if the dog's neutered?
it's still like dog's balls are pretty ugly, right? That's kind of the implication. with that.
Yeah, but okay, so they could be detached from the dog.
Yeah, they don't have to be
okay,
on the dog.
I thought it was a dog with balls that I was visualizing. So I was like, if we've got them cut off, can't really be the dog's balls. Could be
Well,
the
there's
dog's
still
lack
the
of
dog's balls, just
no,
not
that's
on the
okay.
dog.
That's what I didn't understand. We
Yeah.
were talking very
Yeah.
specifically about
Yeah.
just the object in
just
itself.
the testicle of the dog at any point in existence.
Okay, that's fair enough. Ooh, that's aggressive from Niko, but I suppose you got to.
He did have a flash coming in from JUGi, but it mustn't have been deep enough because Happy didn't have any issues disposing of him there, and now he's going to find himself.
I love this spot.
This is the Goblin box in Australia.
Goblin.
Goblin box.
It's Firebox.
Yeah, but no, Firebox is the triple box.
Right.
Because this one here is like, the reason I call it Goblin box is because like this is where you'd sit if you're going to ninja defuse or, you know, be a bit of a weasel like JUGi is right now.
Ooh. The reason I
Playing
call it, I thought it was Firebox, is because the fire goes into the corner like that, and no matter what, you're stuck.
Okay. Yep. Interesting. I'm not going to say you're wrong.
I know.
can call things
Yeah,
whatever
we
want.
always have things.
Yeah, like we have, like in Australia, we used to call.
Have I been calling it wrong the whole time? Is what I'm asking. Though.
No, probably not. No one's said anything to this
Yeah,
point.
no one has. That's
Like,
why I'm super confused.
What else we got? Obviously, the default boxes would be where you plant all the time.
Yeah.
What else? We call in Australia, like you guys call it shadow. We call it. Well, I don't even know if it's Australia. I know that we called it in Vox M and Renegades. We called it Nook. Under the balcony.
Yep, that's fair.
And then we would name like the balconies different, right? So you had the B apps balcony was like pad,
and
then the balcony for A was balcony, right? So that way, if it was
if
quite
you heard it
hectic,
and you were rotating, and
it was very distinctive. It gets a bit confusing, and especially you want to keep the names consistent over maps as well. You don't want to be having too many different things coming in. But like when there was always like a random box, like remember on Nuke. There still is that random box on Nuke on the inner bomb site. It's just sitting against the wall. Like you come out a hut and it's straight ahead of you.
Yep.
We called that box like mushroom or eggplant, just something ridiculous because it was like that's the kind of position if someone was playing there and you said that, it was like instantly resonated with you.
Knew where it was. We had like again going to my COD days because that's my experience. But we had rooms that were like red or yellow. We called them ketchup or mustard.
Okay, yeah,
so
that's cool.
Same kind of thing.
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
instantly knew where they were.
I think naming things by numbers is a bad idea, and especially player names.
I think in theory, good shot by JUGi. This is getting close. We probably should focus a little bit on it. I think in theory it makes sense, but it's so hard to remember.
Yeah, for
There's
sure.
nothing significant when you hear a number that you associate immediately to a spot.
I don't like it when a player name is used either. So like if you call like something I don't know, like Olaf, right? Like on train. I don't like
Better
that because
flash
like what
that
if you're
time
playing
by
against
JUGi.
Olaf?
Yeah. Yeah, well, and it's also an I thought he was going to get both. The flash was much better towards CT spawn that time for Niko, from JUGi for Niko. But Happy does
He's got a
find the
Oh,
first.
that's a great
that
Molotov.
Molotov is fantastic. Happy's going to be annoyed by that. He's got time, though, to get back on
Yeah, plenty
it.
of time. Maybe a bit premature, eh?
Yeah, it definitely creates an awkward moment, though, because it buys just enough
he
time
doesn't even have enough time to
Niko
get there.
could get there. Niko's not known. He threw a perfect Molotov, and then he gave the round away.
Jeez, that's a blunder. Yeah, so where his post-plant position was, the Molotov was fantastic, but he didn't have enough time to get there if he sat the defuse like was just clearly demonstrated on the screen.
Might have. He just didn't.
He was a little bit slow off the trigger there, but Happy's still doing a lot of work. I think he's got 17 frags, so not a lot since the first half, but still getting him on the board. Here we go. He's really rocking this AWP.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
Killing the game. Have we seen every map yet? We'll come back to that.
No,
He's got
definitely
ScreaM.
not.
This is going to be tight, though, because he's got to get away. Flash in to keep himself alive. And alive and well. P250 again. He'll take Happy. We are very close to this first map. If it weren't for Happy, ScreaM would be out of this.
Yeah, blown out of the water, I would say. We haven't seen every map. I don't think we've seen Inferno yet. You didn't do Inferno in the first game, did you? Because just then we did Mirage and Cobble. Yep. So we're doing Mirage again now.
We had Train.
And Inferno's next.
We had Overpass.
Yeah, okay. So we're still
we have Yeah, we had Overpass.
Yeah, you definitely had Overpass.
Yeah, the first one.
So we still need to get some Cache.
We need Nuke.
And Cache.
Cache.
There's one more.
And then we have Inferno next, so.
Yep. And Nuke.
I said Nuke. I literally just said Nuke. You said there's one more. I literally just said we need Nuke and Cache.
Yeah, but Matt, what about Nuke?
That's a good point, actually. You're right.
Exactly. See? I know I'm not going crazy.
Tuscan.
They've almost brought this one back. Heroic. 11 rounds. Envious. 12. This one here could pull up the draw for Heroic as the bomb goes down, surprisingly.
Even effort. JUGi and niko both on 14 frags.
They're a team, Matt.
They are a team.
This is the definition.
There's no I in team, but there is an M and an E.
And you're happy if you win.
Yes. And even when you're not, even when you lose,
you still happy.
He's still happy.
Yep.
Niko's going to play this perfectly. They're trying to spray through, but he's got time and he's got sound. He's also got an abyss of black underneath that box in front of him. Tries to transfer it. JUGi's going to respond, but unfortunately he couldn't get Happy first, which means he stays alive on 7 HP, and that could be enough considering he has an AWP to win this round. If JUGi goes out too aggressive,
wow.
That was incredibly fast.
That was
I'm impressed.
sick.
12-12.
One of the things, not in this situation specifically, but one of the things I admire about watching JUGi play is he kind of knows when not to reforce with the AWP. In that situation, he may not have known that the player was low HP. I bet if he did, he would have picked it with the P250 instead. Like, he always will go to the pistol in a situation where it's the most sensible. He's not going super flashy with the AWP just because he has that big green cannon in his hand. He legs off ScreaM there. Molotov will come in. They're not going to let them coming out of the doorway, but they can jump out the window. I only know where one player is. Now they know where both are. And niko is stuck behind the pillar, trying to take 1v1 fights right here. We'll grab the first frag.
I love how the gun barrel is just sticking out forever.
Oh, that's fantastic
very good
shot.
Heroic's got this. I think they're the dark horse in this event. Well, we got to see Space Soldiers.
Yeah,
still.
I think Space Soldiers, right, with Calyx and Zantares, who are just like fantastically skilled individual players.
Zantares, wait until you see this, and everyone watching, wait until you see him. His crosshair placement is exceptional.
You know what I like about the Space Soldiers guys? They're matching outfit. Even the shoes are matching.
Yeah. Shoes,
I wish I had
pants.
that when I was in a
The first
team.
time I saw that was Copenhagen Games 2015, and I was like, what the hell?
We used to argue in my team about what, like, the manager would be like, I want you to wear jeans. And we're like, it's fucking 34 degrees.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to wear shorts on stage.
Yeah, I know, which I think is...
it's for interviews. It's smart.
I get it, but, Matt, it's hot.
Okay, tell that to someone who races a car in a suit when it's like 50 degrees in a cockpit.
Yeah, but you need that in case you spontaneously combust.
Yeah, well, you could do that on stage too. There's a lot of cables around your legs.
And shit.
This is all heroic.
JUGi successfully stopped the bomb diffuser.
Spontaneously combust.
Heroic niko for he's the MVP for most eliminations. Yeah, because the race car like flips. Anyway.
I've done that before. It's not fun.
We're at the business end of this match right now. Happy. Creeping A ramp. This is the lurk style that he's known for. Relatively slow, methodical. Can he find the frag? No, he can't. niko's going to drop him. JUGi in sandwich with the AWP. Not really a notorious spot for an AWP to be sitting right now, but ScreaM, he literally has the entire bomb site to worry about. Apps, A ramp, CT spawn, potentially even a mid flank, but finds that first kill. Won't be expecting JUGi in this unorthodox position, like I mentioned. And this is what I was saying, Matt. The pistol play instead of the AWP. That is what is going to save Heroic as they go up to 15 rounds.
15 rounds is pretty good. I almost called you Henry. Chad.
That's okay. You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, well, I will later. Don't you worry. But 16 is better.
Paula P in the building.
Isn't that the lead singer from Creed? What's
Paula P?
Paula P. No, this guy with his hair. You're making a lot of noise over there, Paula. Shot from JUGi, heard around the world. As he gets out, this could be it. It's a 1 versus 2 for Happy. The man who carried in the first half. He's got to try and keep it alive for Envy as he gets inside of the site. AWP in hand. He's going to work all the way around, trying to locate where they are. He knew JUGi was somewhere far beyond. but couldn't find his teammate, and Heroic take map 1.
If there's one weapon, Matthew, that I would not like to be retaking with, it would be the AWP.
I would prefer them to
get those heroic? I wouldn't mind one of those heroic shirts.
Heroic's new logo is absolute fire. I love it.
You are way louder. That is insane.
Is it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me.
We'll just turn it down again.
Let's do that. How do we mute
Okay,
him?
is that in your ear or is that?
It's just in my ear. Yeah,
I think it's just us.
Just in my ear.
You know I like to whisper in your ear.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm not worrying about
what?
I just don't want to talk about it. It's a very personal thing to me.
Okay,
we shouldn't bring
there
that
we go.
public.
Well,
I like that it's private, Paula.
What we can talk about
I like your private, Paula.
is the fact that Heroic have just come out on top. That first map swung in favour of them. What were the keys to victory, Sponge, in your eyes?
That's copyrighted. I don't think we can.
Yeah. Actually, you have to pay me now.
What is?
As one of the 2 hosts of Keys to Victory, you have to pay me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
How much do I owe you?
We'll figure that one out later.
I like that.
Maybe we'll call it points of profit.
Points of profit.
Points of profit.
Yeah,
a literal ripoff
think-
featuring
I like
Sponge.
that.
I think I
Points of
really
profit.
just liked the teamwork that was coming out from the Danes. We only saw, like, ScreaM was chiming in occasionally, but Happy was going large in the first half with the AWP. He was just slamming the Heroic guys, and they ran out to quite a decent lead. JUGi's 1v2 clutch, which we just saw on screen there, I think could have been considered a turning point. And
You're
yes,
also to bring that up. You made a good point. You were saying you have to go for everything. That's the situation in a real game that he saves.
Yeah,
that he backs
for sure,
off. So it's
for
kind of
sure.
cool that you get to see that little heroic moment. No pun intended. Very intended.
In my eyes, I feel that if Heroic don't get this second map and make it 2-0, it will be Envious's game. Because if
one-tap specialist will be coming out to play.
if it gets to
certainly wasn't in that game.
No, but this is the thing. If it gets that third map where it's raw aim, I don't want to be going up against ScreaM.
You ever been one-tap by ScreaM before?
I don't think so. I don't think we've played together before.
Maybe you could tee that one up.
Have you? I mean,
I've never
sure I've played
I've never
against
played
him.
with him, but I've been one tapped by him.
I probably played against him. My memory's not great, Paula.
okay. Well,
you probably played against him at some point in time.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think if you went through your match history.
we'll get more into the details about that shortly because we can think a bit more about this next upcoming match. All right. Which map is it?
Inferno.
Inferno. Is it going to be fire for Heroic or Envious?
This is actually one of the maps where the retake scenarios are going to make the most amount of sense, right? Because on Inferno, if people are always retaking from the quad side, from the arch side, even from apps on the A bomb
Oh, you're talking
side.
A site, yeah.
And even B. B makes sense. People will always retaking from banana and C. This is actually going to be one of the
most true to true to life. True to life.
I've just had a revelation.
It's impressive. I like Chad when he thinks like this.
It's very rare, but it's great that it's happened.
What does Sam think?
Oh yeah, Sam, please jump in.
This guy overpaid, didn't he?
I heard he asks for $2,000 a day.
His day rate is
Okay, Sam,
insane.
thanks so much for that. Really appreciate the input. It's quite an interesting slant he just kind of gave us there. Either way, we spoke to the guys at Heroic, and they had some pretty interesting things to say.
My name is Jacob Hansen. My nickname is JUGi. I'm playing for Heroic, and I'm 20 years old.
My name is Nikolai, and my in-game name is Niko. I'm 18 years old. I'm from Denmark.
I heard about the HTC 1 vs 1 last year, and I was watching it, and I think it looks fun.
Yeah, I heard about it as well, and was watching it at home. We said yes to the invitation because I think it is a good opportunity.
I think we are a good pair. We have played alongside for almost a year, and I think we are a good duo.
Yeah, I think we're a good pair as well. Played in some earlier teams together and playing with each other on sides, and so we know each other pretty well. Yeah, I think we're gonna Danish final. The Danish CSGO scene is pretty good right now. A lot of teams are improving, and that's good. We have played against FaZe before, and it's a bit fun, but not really much. Like, it's just names. So I respect JUGi because, yeah, of course he's really good, and I like him personally, and that's some good things. And if we say some things to him, and he will change it, so it's good.
I like Niko as a person as well, and we have a really good team play in game, and bring it to the in real life is one of the good things, I think. No one of us is support. I think maybe Niko is the more different, passive player, and I'm the aggressive player because I'm playing Orb and need to take the first kills and stuff. So I'm confident about my aiming.
The other players, I'm not really scared, but it's a lot of good players, so yeah, a lot can happen. Like if we play good, we can win, I think, against them. So
yeah, I agree with Niko. I think we can win if we play our best, but it's really hard. I think it's gonna be really hard to win against them.
I think the best thing about us is we know each other well and we have good aim. And yeah, if we hit our top level, we can win. We are having fun, like maybe sitting in the hotel room and talk and maybe drink a beer together and talk about stuff, and that's it. Yeah, I'll trust him to take care of the house and yeah.
Yeah, I trust Niko as well. I trust 100%. I will trust Niko to be my wingman.
Yeah, I'll trust JUGi as well to be my wingman.
It's good to see JUGi and niko interviewed. You know, I don't think I've seen one from me. I haven't interviewed them myself, and I haven't seen anyone else.
Snappy
I don't think.
usually does it for the
Snappy or
Heroic
Valda
guys,
for
yeah.
Heroic, and so it's good to see them speaking, getting on the mic. It's a good skill for these players to learn. You know, to get in front of the camera and get their personalities out there for, of course, their fans.
Yeah, I still need to learn those skills, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like, especially fresh faces, right? Like these guys,
Exactly.
they've come up really quickly, especially to this level, and for them to be doing stuff like that, it's always hard, right? Because I know a lot of people don't want to do interviews. My players especially never wanted to, and that's kind of why
and
I
you
was
were
thrust
so
into
great
it.
at them, never controversial, never brought any undue hate upon yourself.
It was fantastic. I
Yeah.
love being the heel. It was great. But this is the thing, right? You look at
You
people...
were a lovable heel. You were an anti-heel.
Great. What is that, like a toe?
So, like, I don't know the exact definition, but anti-hero is like the hero that's bad in a way. You were
No,
like...
he said heel, like Achilles heel.
Yeah, I know, and
Oh, I thought he said
I'm
hero.
relating to anti-hero.
Please continue.
Because I was saying he's like the anti-heel, because he wasn't really a heel. You know, he was a good guy and we all loved him.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of like Taz, right? Like Taz says some things that people might consider controversial, but he's just a showman, and that's why I think you know, getting these guys.
He should publicly apologize for being a showman sometimes. Though,
No,
I think.
I like Taz's banter.
Oh, it's weird. I like some other people's too.
Yeah, well, two people that I like banter from are yourselves, and we are ready to get into...
throw.
Huh?
Yeah, that's okay. He literally picked it back up just
And
so
threw
he
it
could
back
throw
at
it.
us.
Exactly,
shit,
exactly.
eh?
You guys know what time it is. Take it away.
Actually, I don't know what time it is.
It's headshot time.
It's about 6:45. Jesus, Chad, someone take the coffee away
You
from
know,
him.
Keyboards.
James
They're a
Bardoff.
miraculous thing.
Yeah.
Have you ever been interested in how keyboards go together?
No.
Oh.
But you're gonna tell me anyway.
No, I have no idea. I use peripherals. I don't really know how they were constructed.
Well, there's a lot of plastics involved.
Okay, bomb goes down. Back of the side here. Really interesting
Typically, there's a
afterplant position.
membrane.
Smoke going off, and these are the typical afterplant positions that we were talking about. They do have side control, they do have pick control, and both CTs right now pushing across. We're going to have one coming in through
You
quad.
know,
That'll be ScreaM.
I'm really excited to see Kenny S play this map because he's so good in the A site with an op.
Yeah, I don't really think retaking with an AWP is ideal.
No, but
but Happy's retaking with an AWP right now, Matthew. This is madness.
yeah, well, I like madness. I like the world burning. As it is burning next to Niko. He'll get a shot. Happy can't hit it. Goes to the pistol, blinded up. You're right. The op sucked.
Yeah, he might have to quickly rectify that because it's not either bomb side it's not conducive. It's the terrorists can make you come into their lines of sight and you have to worry about a lot. He's sticking with it in the second round. I wonder. Let's take a little bet right now, Matt. And we no money on the line.
No
Merely
money.
Just to figure of speech.
Henry will put $10,000 on it because that's what he likes to do.
And a laptop.
What's the bet?
How many rounds before
pie.
Happy swaps to a rifle?
6.
6 rounds? That's the 6-round hole that they'll potentially find themselves
You
in.
taking the under or over?
Look, I think he'll change after 4.
You're gonna go under by 2 then.
Yeah.
Happy's
Like, he
gonna
just
work his
can't do
way in.
anything right now. Even if he hits the sickest flicks and no scopes in the world, it's
Well,
just
then if he
not
does that,
happening.
he's fine.
Yeah, but all right.
It's over. Time's gone.
All right.
Bomb is about to blow up. He hits a shot through the wall. Doesn't even get a kill. You might do it after 2 rounds.
I would do it right now.
Just get rid of it.
I wouldn't be messing around with that anymore.
Let's see. He's got lots of time in the freeze time or the dead time. Oh, there's
Boy.
number 3.
I don't want to be too critical right now because I don't know what the strategy is here, but it just doesn't seem like a smart play.
Oh, that just needed to
That was
be
a
the
bit of
play.
a nutmeg there by Happy.
A
Straight through Yugi's-
nutmeg?
Yeah, through the legs. It's
Oh.
maybe a British thing. It's something my dad used to say when I used to play football.
Gotcha. Cool. I didn't know you played footy.
Yeah, I wasn't very good.
I'm sure you were great, Chad.
I was a defender, so that's how you know you're
so
bad.
I played defender and then I played mid. And they used to just make me the...
You were a little... you would have been quite quick, I would imagine.
That's, yeah, exactly. So they made me... what was the term they used? Not the rabbit. Not the hare. I forget. But they
Weasel.
basically made me... I ran down every loose ball in the midfield.
Okay, so
So
you're
I-
a bit like a rabid dog.
Yeah, so we played a diamond in the mid, and I was the... I started as back diamond, like the back of the diamond, the back midfielder. I don't know what you want to call it
I
again.
think you're talking about running 4 players in the midfield.
We are, yeah, but we were doing it at a diamond instead of a straight
Okay,
line.
yeah, different formations.
Yes, so, and then I used to start as the defensive mid, and then I went to the offensive mid and started running the corners.
You can tell we're not British talking about football.
Yeah, you
like
can
we're
tell I don't know
massive
anything about it. It's
growing
like the one sport I didn't really... I did it literally to stay in shape for hockey.
What do you know about AFL?
Absolutely nothing.
It was a good game.
Bunch of cunts kicking balls.
Sounds like a Friday night. All right, AWP is still in Happy's hand. It is the 4th round. I thought he would have changed by this point in time. It's clear that he's being relatively stubborn, which is probably going to haunt these guys as Heroic look to take this as a 2-0. Would be the first 2-0 of the day. But you look at the afterplan positions these guys are playing, right? So you need to make sure that you're covering off your teammate and that you have a chance to whip on out and have a bit of a crossfire. And that is seeing JUGi do exactly that, as niko did a lot of damage. JUGi grabs one of the ScreaM, and then the damage was already done to Happy, and he just finishes him off with the P250 there. Good to see the AWP Boom out in play, one of the first skins ever to release in the game. Matthew, where would we be without skins?
Probably about half the size of what we are now.
Or nowhere, really.
Or nowhere. You're right. Gotta skin him alive. That's what JUGi's gonna try and do right now. ScreaM last hit. He's gonna go for the retake. JUGi's just dominating him. They're gonna go up 7-0 on Inferno. Is this the most one-sided map we're gonna get all day? And I don't mean this scoreline with these two teams, I mean this map.
I don't think it's map specific, right? I think if they gave themselves another rifle to work with on the retakes, they could go and trade.
7 rounds now.
Yeah, right now they
Oh,
can't.
it's 6-0. Sorry, I had that score wrong.
Well, right now they can't go in and trade really, right? Because Happy will have to go in second, and there is a chance that the opposition can just dart away. If he had a rifle, he'd be able to chase them down in that time. But
Could also be getting more aggressive right now. Right now he's holding an angle, trying to get a peek.
yeah, and
JUGi's
ScreaM
spotting
isn't
it.
really like an entry fragger either, really, right? Like he's like normally the 2nd or 3rd guy in once the
This is a
information's
chance,
come
though.
out.
This is a chance. niko needs to
No
not
time,
repeat this.
though,
Yeah, that's the
Matthew.
thing. He's going to tap it. niko's going to look. ScreaM will get the kill. I'm calling it now. Or not.
It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah,
Round's over. And right there, they tried to go the jump. It was really predictable. JUGi like saw the feet go by, and he was like, well, the op's about to peek me. They know he's running it. He's holding angles. They can't get aggressive. If anything, if I'm ScreaM right now, I'd be frustrated telling him to get off the op because they have 3 kills between the two of them after 7 rounds. And ScreaM can do nothing. As you say, he's not an entry fragger.
Maybe he doesn't know how to change weapon.
He definitely knows how to type guns.
Is that the command?
I would assume so.
That's the normal command, right?
That's, yeah, and I think it's pretty, yeah.
Well, this could really put the nail in the coffin for Envious right now. This isn't what they want.
They could be the first 2-0 of the day.
I think even JUGi will try and retake with the rifle, actually. I'm going to make that early call.
Yeah, JUGi seems like a sensible player.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh!
This is it. This is their round.
They've won it.
They've got one. 7-1. And ScreaM will get a kill on JUGi. They finally each get a kill. ScreaM actually got both of those. The AWP still only has 1 kill in the entire game. Get rid of it, Happy.
Bugger me, eh? He defused, though. That was the winning element.
The winning play.
Yeah. So, what's going on here? We got the AWP watching the banana. We got the rifle at the coffins area. I'd assume the issue will happen when they think a player has taken ruins, and then JUGi will either have to dart back into the side or player. Ooh, he misses the shot. Now there is a problem.
Ooh, that's nearly
not
worked
good.
for him with ScreaM the shoulder peek. But yes, JUGi down. Happy can go aggressive on his AWP.
I think maybe Heroic's adjustment right now, maybe just play.
Wow.
Oh, never mind. Niko says get fucked. I was just thinking, just, if they want to play this slow, if Envious want to be, you know, pedestrian like they are, just let them, like, don't go for aggressive picks. Just play psych crossfires.
Yeah. He's actually triggering me now.
I think we're taking this too seriously, Matt. We should talk.
Maybe
about,
that's it. Maybe he just doesn't care. I think he cares, but you know what I mean.
Of course.
He doesn't care that much.
Share of 50 grand on the line. Let me play. Sub me in. I got.
Don't
my
even
gear.
let me play. Just give me the money.
Damn. I want to earn it.
No, I don't. I'll just take that home.
This is better. See, they're not taking aggressive picks right now. The clock is just going to be whittled down, and then both players from Heroic are going to be able to pick together and finish off this duo. Oh, shizer.
Did JUGi just hit that?
Yeah, through the box.
What? Without X-ray, I'm even confused. That's quite good. Quite good indeed from JUGi, and he'll pick up yet another to go along with it.
They're loving this.
Bang.
They said they'd be wingmans.
Out.
They were very coy in the way that they were responding to those interview questions. So maybe they are the best of friends, and they don't want to give away their trade secrets.
Who, JUGi and
Yeah, like they said
Niko?
they'd be wingmen for each other. They said they'd look after each other's houses.
You can be my wingman. Bullshit. You can be mine.
What's that from?
Top Gun?
Oh.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Like I was saying earlier, my memory is slowly fading.
Yeah, it's all the alcohol, Chad. You should probably stop drinking so aggressively.
It's these chronic headaches that I seem to continuously have.
Well, maybe you shouldn't walk into parking bollards.
I don't even know if that's it.
You got hit
Probably
in the head. and you
slightly
have a headache.
dehydrated.
Is this an ongoing thing? When
Yeah,
did it, when
I do
did it
get
start,
these
Chad?
headaches.
Dr. Trivet here to take
when
your
I have my
order.
wisdom teeth out, right?
Uh-huh.
Then I've explained this to you before. The dry sockets that
Yep.
I have.
Yep.
So that's
How long
an issue.
ago did the wisdom teeth come out?
Oh, jeez, probably maybe 4 or 5 years ago now.
How do you still have dry sockets?
I'm not sure. It is an issue, right?
Yeah, I would say your nerves are probably damaged. At
Yeah,
that
they are.
point.
The front part of my tongue on the right side it doesn't have any sensation.
Wow. Envy do get another round. Both of the kills going to ScreaM again. The AWP for Happy continuing to be a massive problem. So ScreaM carrying a one-man team. Perhaps Happy feels like he deserves it after how well he played on Mirage.
That's true. He was the main driving force behind Envious getting rounds in that first half. He's changed!
There we go. Finally.
Nice. Yeah, boy.
There is, I think if there's 3 central nerves in your lower jaw that...
Yeah, I remember we were talking about this recently.
Because
but
I had one that was swollen after I get to Australia from the flight, which was really annoying.
Yeah, I might have to. I think I go home for a week, so I might have to go visit a medical professional to get this sorted
Yeah, I
out.
would. That's quite severe. If it's been 4 years and you have dry sockets still. ScreaM's got bigger issues than that.
Style points.
He's got eye sockets that have been removed by an AWP.
Speaking of eye sockets, Henry G has just joined us.
Yeah, I do like his eye sockets. I'd use those for something. Oh, hi, Daddy.
How are the bottoms looking, Henry?
It's getting banged out, it seems. What happened? What did I miss?
Well-
Happy stayed on the op for the entire time.
Yeah, and it's
okay.
very difficult, as we know, to retake bomb sites with AWPs, Henry.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot, don't we? Well, you guys seem enthused about this one.
Well, we've mellowed out a little bit because we're talking about my chronic headaches and dry sockets still. So we've got
Dry
a bit,
sockets?
yeah,
Which
from
one?
the wisdom teeth that were removed. I had all 4. Have you had your wisdom teeth removed?
I
Matt?
usually lube up the other ones, Henry. Don't worry.
No, I've got all my wisdom teeth. I don't even know if they've... How do you even know?
You might not even have wisdom
No,
teeth.
you can't feel them with your tongue unless they're poking through, in which case they
See,
should be removed.
you might
have
not
to do
even
an
have them.
X-ray. Yeah.
Not everybody has wisdom
Don't know.
teeth.
Never had any
That's
problems.
You don't have
pretty
wisdom
rare,
teeth,
but yeah.
Never had any problems.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I had
Congratulations.
mine out 4 years
How
ago.
many did you have, Matt? All 4?
All 4.
Yeah. So
And I
yeah.
have a pretty serious bleeding disorder, so I had to get a needle that pretty much turned my blood into jelly before I did it.
Dude,
It was
I
insane.
bled so much after. I couldn't imagine your issue.
Yeah, it was quite severe.
You know who else is having issues? Envious, as they go down.
Great.
12
He's
to
great
3.
at this, isn't he?
Hey, he's good at the
He's got
segways,
everything
the little
covered.
segways.
Yeah.
Rides those scooters like a boss.
What's the joke about scooters and
Segways.
friends?
Friends?
Scooters.
You can't ride your friends? Oh, there is a joke about this. I remember hearing it. It's actually kind of clever.
I don't know.
I think it's a different joke to what I'm thinking because mine's trash and probably shouldn't
What
be
is it?
mentioned.
Say it.
I'm
No,
not
say
gonna
it. Say it. You've gone there now, Chad.
No,
Chad?
we might come back to it.
No, we're not. We're going to do it right now. and
Is
you're gonna
Nico's
make a
hat
point.
French? It says Le Fix. Do you reckon that's the fix?
Chad, don't try and avoid the scooters and friends joke.
It's just something about like, no, I can't. Make me chauvinistic and disgusting, and that's not me.
Right. Okay.
Back to the game.
Yes, the AWP now back in Happy's hands for the second half. Will it
JUGi's
come,
retaking with it. You were wrong so far.
I'm normally wrong.
But that's better because
He's found
not
a
only did they
frag.
bait, not only did, so they tried to do the exact same thing to Happy in the first half, but they didn't use the utility. I don't know if it was available to them or not, to be fair. That time they did, baited the shot as well, and then got the kills. It's going to work.
I would say that Heroic have been to the local sex shop, bought some handcuffs because these two are tied to each other like no one else.
Well, we're going to work on that one. I know you're trying to make it a bit edgy. You said sex shop.
Thanks.
Could have said
There's a sex shop right below
there
our old
is.
apartment.
Right, yeah, where we used to live.
It's right
We lived
across,
above a
right
sex shop.
across from the hotel, actually.
Okay.
So we were never
We'll
out
take you
of
there
it.
tonight.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm just workshopping things right now.
Yeah,
Do you remember?
working.
Do you remember the interview for TSM VP?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Device said he just went to the sex shop so they got some lube for Virtus Pro.
And that was actually like, everyone's like, oh, God, should they have said that?
Yeah, it was
a bit much.
fine.
It was
I
good,
liked
though.
it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, banter's good.
Bring back the fucking banter in Counter-Strike.
No, we're all too scared now.
Daniel.
Damn, that's an old meme.
Yeah.
That didn't last very long, did it? That was around
It was a
for about
good
6
one, though.
months.
I quite
Yeah.
enjoyed it. But I don't think memes should have memes shouldn't have a shelf life, should they?
Expiry date? No.
I think things that should. Maybe.
Me? I'm past my best before date.
I didn't want to say anything. Here we go. Henry, this one's a new. I want you to cast this like you
All right,
have
ladies and
a
gentlemen,
Tim Tam in
round-
your mouth.
Like a what?
Tim Tam.
A Tim Tam.
Mhm.
They're disgusting. They wouldn't be anywhere near my mouth or in it. So, Matthew, back to the game. Round number 18, 13-4. Heroic looking to close this series up. It's currently 1-0. If they get a 2-0, it'll be the first of the day. Can't believe that's happened so far. But Happy now flashed again, but he's got a chance with the no-scope. Delivers, and Chad, that might just be enough.
Smoke comes out onto the bomb. Happy jumps away. Niko now. No time to waste.
Oh, no.
Missed stop shot here. He has to sit the defuse. But Happy will not miss the second shot.
Oh, it's exciting.
Isn't it, though?
It's a bit much, and Happy doesn't look that excited himself.
Have you been introduced to Sam yet, Henry?
Sam who?
Sam.
Oh, who's
our
that?
panelist. That's
He's got a
Sam.
new man.
Yeah, Sam's
Oh,
here.
he's handsome, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Seen in the show.
perfect.
Seen in the show a bit.
I don't know why we called him Sam, because a man
I
with
thought
no
he was
arms,
supposed
a man with no arms and no legs is typically called Bob. Or unless he's thrown in a, that's if he's in the water. If he's thrown in a hole, then he's called Phil.
Oh, right. I see the
And
dad
if he's
jokes.
laying in front of door,
Your
he's
dad's
called
material's
Matt.
coming back out.
There we go.
No, I was introduced to him as Simon as well, but apparently
Simon's good.
I'm being told I have to lay off the drugs, guys.
Oh, I like it when you're on them. It's
Here we go.
I don't
Yugi with
even do
another
drugs.
2v1. Isn't Yugi just a phenomenon?
I've been saying it for months. I think he's going to be absolutely awesome as he progresses in his career.
We've really missed the boat here on a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh punts here.
I wouldn't know any.
I don't know the game either. Chad's all about it. I think he probably has it on his phone. Probably still
I know
plays it.
there's a TV show of it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember. It was one of those Japanese animes.
So like
Animes.
was it? Is it?
I think it was.
What defines an anime?
It's the style of.
Yeah, the style, the
It's like an
studio that makes
artistic
it.
style. Yeah.
So they have different categories, I suppose.
Yeah, you got hentai
well,
as well. You might want to check that out. That's pretty good.
That's my favorite one.
It's got these cool octopuses
Space
in it.
Pirate Sarah is quite a good series.
that one of them?
That's quite a good series.
Yeah, they got all these cool octopus characters as well, Chad. They're
Yeah.
like kind of friends with girls in the show. It's actually pretty
Okay.
awesome. You should check it out.
Yeah. All right.
I'll get you a DVD.
Thank you.
Yeah. Present.
There's probably some websites you can just sign up on. I don't really have a DVD player anymore, so if you could just
Yeah,
get me a
whatever happened
membership.
to DVDs, man?
Probably
They're
the
just
same
dead
thing
now,
that
aren't they?
happened. Yeah.
When was the last time anyone bought a DVD? Let's go down the shop to buy a film. That's
Did
never
you have
happened.
like Blockbusters in
Yeah,
the UK?
they
Yeah,
died
they're all
about 10
closed
years
now.
ago,
They're
though.
all closed.
Yeah.
Everyone's on the Netflix and chill.
Yeah, it breaks my heart.
I'm hoping that there was an influx of people that just went and Googled Space Pirate Sarah.
Yeah, I don't know what it
is.
is. Is that like a notorious one?
It's quite good.
Okay.
It's quite good.
Sounds good. Yeah. Matt, thoughts on Blockbuster shutting down?
Sorry?
Thoughts on Blockbuster shutting down?
Why are we just talking about a
It's a bit nostalgia.
a topic that was relevant in 2009 when they shut down? When was
Just
that?
saying, like, do you miss it?
Envious putting up
No.
a bit of a
No?
fight here.
Fair enough. Back to you in the studio, Chad.
Envious putting up a bit of a fight here. Happy is being the Seto Kaiba to the Yugi's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, you've been Googling
yeah.
characters, have you?
While
Right, fair enough.
Niko is definitely
Crowbar that in.
Yugi's Joey Wheeler.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
And yeah, another round on the board for Envious here. I'm not envious of the scoreline that they have to climb
Oh,
claw
you've
back
used the
here.
old line against them, the name. That's good. That's
Do you remember
nice
last
of
time we had Spawn here?
them. Yeah,
I
I forgot
Yeah,
about
that's a
that.
good time. That's a good time. We
I-
should have brought in someone like Mo and like another streamer.
Wait, the
just so we
1.6
could wreck
player
them.
Spawn?
Yeah,
Spawn was
here
actually
last
playing
time.
in the 1v1 tournament.
Did he
And
get?
he came on the
He
desk.
got Shrek'd?
No, he held his own. Didn't win any games, but he like
Who else
he
did we have that
decent. He had
was-
decent like score lines.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We had not Heaton. That don't know why I'm keeping in here.
I know.
Spawn.
For some reason,
Potty?
I thought he was here too.
No, it was someone else like that though.
A
like,
Swede?
Who was it? Maybe it was just a Spawn.
Maybe
Maybe
it
a
was just
streamer
Spawn.
as well.
Yeah.
There was a couple of wild cards in there.
It was a good time. It was a good time.
When are we gonna 1v1?
It was much more enjoyable with Natu here. He's a sensible human. I don't feel crazy with like I do with you two around.
What? So it's me that's
It's just you. I wasn't gonna say anything. It's not you. No, it is you.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
But there's a slight comeback brewing for Envy.
Yeah, when is JUGi going to change?
This is the thing. He's got the same problem, right?
Well, it comes down to like the last few rounds.
So they've gotten 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's. I think silly is the best way to describe this.
I don't mind it in this certain situation. I think on A it's a little bit more applicable for these opening picks, but then they're screwed. If no one peeks right now,
Precisely.
they're screwed.
What's he going to do?
And he misses the jump
Well,
anyway.
they're both on the pit, though. This could be really interesting.
They haven't spotted ScreaM
No, but they would
yet.
have heard
ScreaM's
by
gonna
now.
peek right now. I'm surprised. Now they know where they are. But ScreaM doesn't peek in time. Doesn't even matter because...
JUGi!
Oh, it does matter!
Oh!
JUGi gets the P250, and he has definitely been the most impressive pistoler so far today.
Henry, you missed this. I was mentioning before to Matthew that I thought that JUGi has a fantastic job of knowing when to pull out the pistol in situations. He's not one of those opposites super stubborn and going to go for these no-scopes.
No-scopes all the time.
He's well aware of his capabilities.
Well, that's a nice display of skill there with the P250. Interesting he's gone for that weapon. I think you can choose any pistol, can't you? You can have the Tech 9. Can you have the
He had the
Eagles?
5.7 earlier in the
Yeah,
in the
so
tournament,
we haven't really talked about the pistols at all. I guess it is a factor when you're the AWPer as well. You can choose any pistol you want, I guess.
Can he? Sorry,
Relative
Happy's
to
got
your
the
size.
Tech 9 right now. So.
Yeah, so Tech 9, a bit more run and gun there. We kind of have discussions recently on Twitter as to where that weapon should be heading, but you know.
Yeah, 7 bullets is.
7 might have been a bit much. I think 12 was probably.
That's a nifty little nade Happy just threw.
The right click off the balcony.
Yeah, it was just smart in the situation. JUGi's gonna have to clutch this back 1 versus 2 with an AWP.
I think JUGi's just in a weird position right now because the 2 top Danish teams don't need an AWPer, so it's not like holy shit. This guy's crisp, clean, fast, sharp.
I actually really enjoy this. This is, I think, going to be if there's one thing this event did, Shox had won it last year, then went back into his kind of startup, but like it helped promote Giuliano's Twitter, Zaz's Twitter. It brought Xantares into a lot of people's radar last year. Mihu as well.
Mihu, yep.
Yeah, Mihu did
second place.
JUGi, yeah, exactly. Against Shox in the final. Surprised that he's not back, unfortunately. But it's you know, JUGi, they've been saying it for a while. He's this great player. He's got so much skill. This could be a real showcase for him.
Speaking of Twitter, follow me at Sponge.
Just selfless.
For that, you should unfollow him.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's get rid of
Maybe even block him.
Wow. Henry's just a bit bitter that he lost the show match in Sydney to me.
Oh, bring that back up.
Yeah.
Mate, I enjoyed the cream pie.
Maybe
that's been my fantasy. Matt knows I talk about it all the time. I've been dreaming of that.
It's a good story about that, actually.
Is there?
Yeah, I think
Which
so.
one?
The laptop.
Put a laptop on it.
Which laptop?
No, when we opened your laptop.
Oh, the public cream pie incident. yeah.
So should we tell the whole story?
Yeah, you can if you like.
So we're getting in. We were flying. What event was it? Oakland, where we started in Burbank in the group stages for the studios, and we were flying from LAX to San Fran. And we were in a shuttle, and you got your laptop out to show someone.
In the shuttle as well.
You literally said, "I apologize if I open this and there's porn on the screen or anything inappropriate."
Jokingly,
you opened it. Yeah, I jokingly opens it. There's literally a video called "Public Cream Pie."
It's a great video, Chad. I'll share it to you later. It's actually fantastic. And it ticked all the boxes for me. Yeah, a bit embarrassing, but we all do it.
It was so good.
I'm not going to be embarrassed.
I think Moses felt very uncomfortable after that.
Yeah, he was sat next to me, and Lauren was as well, Pansy. So she didn't look too happy about that whole situation. It didn't play though. It was just a blank screen. That's
so you only got the title.
Yeah, the title on a certain website.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, so it's not bad.
That's not really that bad.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's just a title.
Don't know why everyone holds that against me.
I don't think anyone's ever held anything against
The thing
me,
is, like, the reason that happens is as soon as I finish that, I always feel so guilty. I just have to slam the laptop shut. I'm just like, oh, I'm such an animal. Why am I watching this stuff?
See, I always incognito tab, so I can just click out of the browser. One click, they're all gone.
Yeah, I don't think I had. Yeah. I guess so caught up in the moment.
We've really missed the boat on this one, just like me and like me and the bitcoins.
Yeah, it's true. I missed that one too, chat. Don't worry. But ScreaM's actually got a shot. This is now a one-round game. This could go to overtime, all in the fact that there's been some stubborn CT-sided ops.
Channeling all my energy right now to JUGi to please pick up an M4. No.
He's not done it. This could be overtime. I'm very impressed. This is a 12-3 halftime.
Just when we thought
the
2-0 was coming in, and that was it. The boys on the T side kind of, I guess, confirming this is a T-sided affair.
Boys in blue, I think, who they called?
1v2 for niko. Gets the first on the AWP picked up. Goes back to the M4. So a situation where having both guns does kind of work out, but He's still got a lot of ground to cover to work inside of the site. ScreaM's waiting. Hears the noise and should be able to control this as the bomb continues to tick. He goes around and knows he's coming to water. This is over. This is overtime. Imagine if Heroic went up 12-3 and then lost it. Oh my goodness, I thought he might have been able to hold that defuse.
Boy, oh boy. I would be disappointed with that one, yeah.
Look at them.
They're timid lads, aren't they?
They are quite timid. Young lads, I think. I assume they're both about 20 years old for the looks of things.
Yeah, we need
maybe
Big Daddy.
Christ.
Maybe Big Daddy Cajun needs to get behind him, kick some chairs, channel some Jason Lake, fire him up.
Yeah. Bring me the pistols.
Roll CT.
Bring me the pistols. That is such a classic.
Yeah.
That is so good.
I like that. Wow. We are going to overtime. Chad, would you like to explain the overtime format for us, please?
Just standard MR3.
Yep.
First to 4.
Yep.
We're still running with rifles. There's no weird settings happening right now. And ScreaM will get that bomb down in the default plant position. HE in hand, waiting for any sound cues to do a little bit of damage there and allow. Well, Happy has an AWP, so it's not to help Happy. It's to happen.
Oh, you're doing so well.
I was doing fantastic.
You should probably stick to the analytical thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're just all going quiet now.
It's not me casting.
Oh, it was
it's
Sam.
you
It
two.
was Sam casting actually.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Sam's attempt.
Sam's in on it.
Well, Heroic will pick up the first round of the overtime of their CT half, which is what they struggled with. They can put more than 2, I suppose, on the board. They'd probably be happy with that. 1 is not a bad start, and 3 would be ideal. So those are all 3 possibilities covered right there. Back to you in the studio, Matthew.
Yes, thank you very much, Chad. It's a pleasure to be here today. I think we need to speed the pace up.
Well,
show us what you got, Rap God.
Well, the thing is,
he won't do it anymore.
It's because I'm so far beyond everyone else that if I do it now and mess up, it's me. I've got too much to lose.
Humble as usual.
Got too much to lose. I am actually normally a very humble person, Chad. It wasn't me that made a video saying I was the best. All right, I just happened to agree with it.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Oh,
ScreaM.
ScreaM.
Getting creamy.
Yeah. You can't spell cream without ScreaM.
Oh no, the other way around.
Yeah,
the other way around.
Yeah, yeah.
No, but
you can't spell ScreaM without cream.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, but good attempt. So once again, I'll give it 6 out of 10.
Thank you. 5 out of 7.
That's better. Keep that stuff coming. That's brought it straight back. Just when I was doubting him, he's back in the room. Wow.
Learning from the best.
Final round of the first half, Chad. Happy looking to line up a bit of a zinger. There it is.
Finally.
He got zung.
He got zung and stung.
Smoke goes down. Niko, against the clock here, has to find 2 frags. ScreaM playing it safe at the back of the site. Nothing's going to happen here for Niko. I'm going to call this one right now. Let's flicker over to the second half because this one's all over.
Good night, sweet prince. Niko taken down 2-1 in favor of Envious. Got to make sure I got that correct. So, guys, what a comeback that was. Probably the best comeback of the event so far.
Yeah, we were talking about how handsome ScreaM was before, Henry. Where do you lie on this one?
What's the question specifically?
He's a handsome man.
Yes, I think objectively speaking he is, yeah. Is that...
Objectively speaking, of course.
Yeah. I think it's fine to...
No subjectivism in your interest.
I think purely for this conversation you have to be objective.
I would say he's literally an attractive man.
Literally. Okay.
About as black and white as you could make a statement. I liked it.
Okay.
Lauren just posted a picture of her at this place called the Waffle. I've been there. It's near me in Barbarossa Platz. It's like a waffle place.
Barbarossa Platz.
Yeah, so she's got this waffle, and in the waffle is like all these different chocolates, and it looked delicious. And
Oh,
Why bring it up?
I still want ice cream.
I like waffles.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Back to you in the studio, Matthew.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Happy has made the
He's made the
sacrifice.
switch early. Yeah, he's done it early, which is what
Thank
could have
God,
costed
Matthew.
JUGi. So Heroic may have lost their opportunity to wrap this up 2-0. And then we go to an aim map where ScreaM could really be a threat. Happy's gotten inside of the pit. JUGi doesn't know it, but makes good work with the AWP nonetheless.
It says Rush B on the waffle.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like the guy in the restaurant obviously recognized her and it hit Rush B on it.
Yeah, because Lauren is quite famous in Cologne.
That's amazing. Well,
Alrighty.
back to waffles.
Back to waffles. Utility on JUGi right now. No smokes being deployed to cut off these choke points, but a flash and HE in hand. He spotted one cross. Information will... This is a perfect retake setup right now because there's only 2 potential entries for these guys to be watching. And ScreaM has snuck his way in there. He's at the coils, made some noise, trying to tap the bomb. Jumps off. Niko picking wide, spamming through. Will take the head of ScreaM, and now Happy in a one-on-one situation.
I'm going to call double overtime, just doing it now. Happy goes in. Ooh, reacts very swiftly. I thought Niko had that for sure.
You guys were calling him out when I first walked in.
He was very stubborn with the AWP. On Mirage, he was excellent.
Yeah.
He's learnt now, though, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So, Hank, we were right.
So you're right in the sense that if he gets the rifle out, he'll start
win.
dominating. Yeah. Okay, well there you
Yeah,
go.
I think I agree with you on that one. Yugi's still sticking on the AWP. Perhaps he's using this as a bit of practice.
Look, I don't think anybody could question the skill of Happy. Anyone doing that would be mildly insane.
Would be sad. That was bad.
Man,
Sorry,
this
Chad.
game is rad as Yugi lands
Chad's
one in
good
a
at
leg. We are going double overtime.
He's better
Matthew.
than you, Dad.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
It is not a bad amount of damage. Just double overtime.
No, you could have just said because his name is Chad.
I already said Chad.
Oh, did you? I missed it because I was actually
You were
casting.
talking over me.
Yeah, you
no,
missed this great
you were just
banter.
being really, really terribly rude. As
Terribly
we go to
rude.
double overtime, as I predicted, because Sam, the man, told me he's a prophet.
Sam has no eyes,
That's because he's a prophet.
The blind.
like from the Vikings. No,
Yeah.
it's in the Viking show. There's that like that you gotta like lick his hand.
No, I haven't seen that show.
That's weird. It's on that same website with the pirates and the anime.
Oh, that one.
And the
yeah.
octopuses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hentai, the anime, the public cream pies. All of it.
Henry's not noticed.
Henry's a big puppet
Henry's
fan.
not noticed at all.
Public.
No, puppet.
Oh, puppet fan. What do you mean?
Have you ever seen puppetry of the penis?
What?
Jesus.
Or you put like a string on it and it's a little
No,
marionette
puppetry
down
of a
there?
penis is like an actual like show, like not like a Broadway show, but you
Yeah,
go.
it doesn't sound
it's
like
in
it,
like a
though.
theater.
Is this more like a theater? Okay.
Yeah, it's in a theater.
And it's just man's penis doing tricks.
Yeah, like he does tricks with his penis.
Jesus
What
Christ.
kind of tricks can you do with yours?
Look, I haven't seen.
Australia is a weird place.
It's not an Australian thing. I'm pretty sure like it's a British thing.
That actually makes sense too.
I haven't actually seen the show, so I can't vouch.
Should we
for
go?
it. Should we go? If we
Yeah.
get tickets,
Speaking
I
of
suppose.
going, ScreaM's trying to go inside the site. Ball tap pulls them both back out as they try and get a shot toward him. He's running very, very
That's
low
blushing.
Time.
It's a bit much, isn't it? The penis show. Chad's been Googling.
It's not that
How
I'm
am I the
googling
one that
it.
was blushing?
I don't know. Is Henry blushing?
Yeah, he is. It's a good start from Yugi again in that
Yeah, they
position.
really need to lock this one out because I think ScreaM's getting warmed up as every round goes by, and that's a
Getting creamy.
dangerous prospect on an aim map.
Oh, yes. It is indeed. Well, currently 1-0 for Heroic here in double overtime. Really getting into it now. It was actually like, what, 15?
It was a
5 or
12-3 half.
something?
It
Yeah.
was
looking rough.
it was a fisting at one point, and now it's close. It's more of just a
Yeah, the whole arm was in there.
yeah. Now it's just more of a
Up to
a
the
finger
elbow.
blasting.
Yeah, lost my watch.
Get the belt out. You get it back.
All right, 2 rounds right now for Heroic. Happy isn't clutching this one. Pessimist as always. And
Yeah, you are.
No, he's got this.
He's got it. He's got
not
it. 100%.
winning this.
He's got it. He's
Why has he got the
knife
USP?
him.
Where's the 5-7?
Well, he obviously hasn't configured his situation
Well,
correctly, has he?
that's going to cost him.
Some would
Yeah,
say a
it's-
blunder.
Obviously, he doesn't play retake servers much, confirming that Happy doesn't practice, and we should get that on Reddit. Happy
You
not
hate to
committed
hear
to
it.
the cause.
You hate to hear it. That fountain spot is pretty imbar. I quite like it with a rifle.
Is it actually that hard to see through the texture the other way?
It's relatively hard. I
When
wouldn't-
it's like flashes and smokes down and everything, it's a bit chaotic and fire down.
Because I think with digital vibrance, I haven't ever really noticed it.
Oh, this game is Dragon Ball Z vs Yu-Gi-Oh!
Go on.
Oh yeah.
Or ScreaM and
ScreaM.
Yugi.
ScreaM does look Super Saiyan. He does that Saiyan thing. in
Yeah,
his
he
name.
likes Dragon Ball Z as well.
Yeah. Well, he looks like a character out of Dragon Ball Z, so that's fair.
Yeah.
His hairstyle.
Which one would you say, Matt?
I
Goku?
only know Goku.
Gohan?
So, there's like
Oh,
Gohan
Yugi's just toying with him.
playing with his food.
He
Half
believes
time.
in the heart of the cards.
Is that another?
Yeah,
reference?
Chad's on it. You know, he's sticking with it. Of our 51,911 viewers, there's about 2 that are playing along to his jokes. We'll let them have their moment.
How many views have we got? That's not
51,911.
bad at all, is it?
Well, last year we hit 83,000, so
Yeah.
we've got to do better.
Oh, we're warming up still.
no,
Day one.
it's it's true.
We'll get there. This is a 2-day event for anyone who's wondering. I'm your
Yeah,
host,
you've
Henry
gotta-
G.
No, you're definitely not.
And joining me is Chad the Beaver Birchall.
Why are you holding the
Matthew-
piece of paper like
I'm
you're a
doing, I'm
news
going to do that when
reporter?
it throws me on the camera. Like
Okay.
I'm going to look like really professional. I'm reading from a piece of paper.
With
I
his
think that will
T-shirt, Fred Perry, rolled up sleeves, pack of darts under him.
Pack of darts.
Okay.
Yeah, we should get that. Can we organise that?
So, Puppetry of the Penis is a performance show. The show was initially conceived by Australian Simon Morley. Actually, it was an Aussie.
Ah, of course, of course.
Does it tell you any like sort of tricks he does?
We'll get back to that, but
Back-
Yugi still,
back-
There's
back to
probably
Penis
YouTube
Puppet.
videos, although they're probably not on YouTube. They're probably
Okay.
on like Pornhub or something.
I'll
Yugi
look it up.
still
I'll do
being
some
stubborn
research.
with his AWP on the retake. It haunted them right now, and that's why we're in this double overtime situation. Happy picking off Niko. 2-on-1 situation for Yugi right now. He can finish this. The man has 2 flashbangs
Oh, Chad,
and a
come on.
HE. Come on, I'm
Hold it
learning.
together.
I'm not a play-by-play caster.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
that's what
an
we're practicing
analyst.
though. We're practicing.
What do you mean? You had this famous clip once where you said Flusher doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's true. You used to do it on your Instagram. You were much more comfortable
Yeah,
there.
because I was
So-
using liberal
You
Australian
can
English.
do that here. Well, maybe not that liberal. but close.
Look, guys,
I would love one round.
I'm a little bit
Heroic's
nervous
gonna
as
pull
well.
this back. I'm calling it. Heroic's
I'm
pulling this back.
the meat in a casting great sandwich.
You are. You
What a
are
delicious
getting.
sandwich
We are
it
going
is.
to Eiffel Tower you.
Yeah, imagine that.
This is so edgy.
picture.
This is the most edgy broadcast I've ever been involved in.
Yeah, this is a good way to get yourself fired. Like, or not hired for anything again. Come on this sort of program.
Oh,
and
okay.
Say whatever you want.
Doesn't seem to have worked for you guys.
Going out with a bang. Actually, this got us hired by more people, if I'm honest. Last year.
Okay, I've got some information here, guys.
I have
On
a round to
retake
cast.
servers, riflers get default pistols, and AWPers get a P250 or a 5.7. So there we go.
There you go.
Daniel.
Bit
There
of
you
intel.
go. Ooh, good shot, Yugi. Speaking of the offer to the P250, he goes. Not
Triple
quite
overtime?
in time. It's possible if they hit
Please
21-21.
change to a rifle, Yugi, man.
Should we take a tactical pause?
I would think they need something. Can we send them a letter? Bit of paper?
Might not work because we've only got one round. That could take a couple of days. So,
So here comes the triple OT.
Yogi, back on the AWP.
Back to
That's your
Yugi. Back to Yubi. Back to Yugi on the AWP. That's my throw.
Yeah, but Matthew's not catching it. So
I'm not a good catcher. I'm usually the thrower.
Oh, that could go so many places.
here we go. Here we go.
Yugi. What a start. Is this the end of it, or is ScreaM
Oh, that
going to
smoke
put
is-
us into a triple
He's done
overtime
it.
situation?
He's done
ScreaM has.
That
That
smoke.
smoke is so good. He's disappeared inside of it. There's no way he knows where he is.
Get
And we
wrecked.
hit triple OT.
Well,
PGL and overtimes never fail. to
Yeah,
deliver.
I was just speaking to Sylvia outside. He goes, "Oh, the good thing about this tournament is at least you wouldn't have any crazy
Is he
overtime."
here?
Yeah,
I
he
haven't
just
seen
walked
him.
past.
Oh.
And he was like, "Oh, it'd be lucky for you guys. You're not going to have those crazy overtimes. We won't have to cast millions of rounds." I was like,
Thanks.
"Yeah,
Thanks
yeah."
for
I
that.
said, "Don't curse it, please."
Thanks.
And now
Thanks,
here we
Dad.
are
Appreciate
in-
that one,
in
Dad.
triple overtime. Getting ready for
so
it.
let's be fair right now to Yugi. He's still hitting shots with that, AWP, but niko doesn't seem to be having a lot of impact. And what I think the reason for that is, when you're retaking a bomb site, you're going in first with the rifle, so he's getting found out every time, then Yugi's potentially just picking up mop frags. If they
Yeah.
were both on the rifle, there's a much higher trade percentage. You know, if I did the figures, I'd say 73.25%.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, so I would just want to see that change come in, and at the detriment right now of Heroic, who could have finished this match off.
Well, it's working for now, Chad, as Yugi gets that first frag,
Don't
takes
doubt
down
it.
Happy, and then we have a 2-on-1 situation to work with here.
Don't doubt him, they say. This is a really good off angle here by ScreaM. I quite like this one. It's a headshot one. He's going to move over to the, I guess we used to call it circular. Molotov will land.
Is that what you
We used to call
called
it dildo.
Yeah, dildo.
Okay,
Was
well,
what they used to call it.
yeah, you guys are very cross. I
crude.
just sip on my tea and eat my
More tea,
scones.
Vicar.
How good is
It's
worms?
good, isn't it?
I got withdrawals.
That is the worst game I've ever spent money on. The worst $30 I've ever invested in my entire life.
That's probably, I would say there's probably $100,000 elsewhere that would disagree with that.
Really,
Oh,
I'm
God.
pretty sure that race
Got
car
it.
is beautiful and the best thing I've ever bought in my life.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Reel him in.
Definitely the best.
He's swimming
investment.
towards the boat right now, Henry. I don't even need to be on the rod.
Yeah,
Dragging
and
himself
The
into
thing
the
is, I'm a giant fucking shark, and I'm gonna eat your goddamn boat, and you're both gonna drown, and then I'm gonna eat your dead bodies.
Oh, all right, that's grim.
Too far. But it's fine. NBA's going to win now. We're going to aim out, boys.
All right.
You up for that?
I think Heroic played the better game, but Yugi's just shown the stubbornness that can lose matches.
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
So it's almost deserved.
Almost.
Henry, how do you feel being roped into the better part of the second map casting?
Well, I came over as I thought it was ending, so I thought I'd sit down, have a bit of fun towards the end of the game. Now I might be here for another map. This wasn't my plan. I should have maybe stayed in the other room.
Do you want me to continue with the Puppetry of the Penis? Or
Can we just get a bit of intel as to what he does with the penis specifically?
it doesn't have specifics, but it's like theatrical contortion of the male genitalia.
Okay. So like tying it in a knot and stuff.
or
Right, you can do that.
dick trick, or
You're good at that one.
known as dick trick or genital origami.
That is a great name. Genital. We haven't even talked about the game once, by the way.
What? We've been talking about the game the
We
whole
talk about
time.
orbs
No.
and
Oh, there
happy.
is a list of tricks, Henry.
Don't we have a few of those?
Okay, their
I'll
tricks
try and get some ready
their
for
tricks
tomorrow.
include wind up, atomic mushroom,
Oh, that's a good one.
wristwatch,
Oh,
snail,
yeah.
3 wood,
Snail.
3 wood,
Let me tell you about that one after the broadcast.
parachute.
Wouldn't know. I'm more of like a
There's a
9
very
wood.
long list.
Well, there
My
you go.
favorite one on here is flying squirrel.
Oh, I can't even
I
imagine.
can imagine that too. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
That's like the Batwing.
Yeah.
In what movie was that?
Dark Knight.
No. Where the guy always does the Batwing. Oh, it was the show. It was the guy. I think it was Clerks. No, I can't remember.
Well,
Here we go.
we're back into it, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, what just happened? Was that a tactical pause?
Yeah, you've got to take them sometimes.
Yeah, I agree.
Got to work out what the problem is.
We know what the problem was.
What?
Too many AWPs, Henry. Too
Yeah,
many cooks
save
in the
that for the
kitchen.
analysis section. I've got to ask you some questions. So I don't think we've got much to work with apart from penis strokes and AWPs right now. That's all my questions I've got.
Everyone can do the windmill. Happy now.
I
1 on
can't,
2
it's too
situation. Retaking with the AWP. Has 2 players to find. Knows one's Banana. Knows the other is Coffins. Jumping up now. Aggressively seeking a player.
He's got a
JUGi
no-scope
running
there.
away. Delaying
Oh,
time
He's
for
got a
niko.
no-scope there.
I thought he was going to just take the shot right there.
Here it comes.
Dude, he's doing this so well.
Told ya!
Oh, actually, it was a quick scope, but it's still pretty good, Henry.
Bomb
It's not
planted.
bad.
Back of the pond. Doesn't have time now.
He's going to
just
win
peeks.
this.
No,
You
he's
watch.
not.
can't, the
called
bomb's going off.
I can't hear it in my ear. Hang on. I gotta dial for that.
All right. Well, that was a nice little no-scope, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Here we go. We're going to do a round where we make sound effects of the guns.
Who is?
I will.
Oh.
We did this, I think, last time. It was horrible.
Oh, okay. Well.
We
What,
can
so
do it.
you're
Let's do it.
every
Let's
time
do
they
it.
shoot?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Chad, you first.
No one
Really
shot
know what
yet.
I mean, but
You do the CT guns. I'll do the
Okay.
T guns.
Okay.
am I casting?
Shh.
Or do I do?
Shut up, Henry. Hui!
This is great stuff.
Boom.
That was so bad. Let's not
Got
do that
it.
again.
Got it.
That was so dead air is a crime, so we're not going to do that again.
Who
Dead
told
air's
you
not
that?
a crime.
Who
Yeah,
told
no,
you
it's
dead air's a
fine.
crime?
On the radio it is.
Yeah, but
it's
we're not
a
on the
crime,
radio.
But
It was just a joke.
There's a
guys.
visual element
yeah,
to this,
and there's
Henry.
also sounds in the game that can
And
fill
it
some of
builds
those.
suspense.
Just a joke.
Yeah, rub that nose.
I am rubbing the nose. Back into the
JUGi.
game. It's the last round of what? Triple overtime?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no, OT2. Double
It is triple overtime.
Is it?
Uh,
I'd say OT2.
Oh, maybe. Okay. Yeah, whatever.
It is triple overtime. I think you're right. You are right.
It is indeed. As niko gets one, holds off happy.
They're going to do it. The celebration here is going to be euphoric.
The
They take
arena
it.
erupts.